9, 8.
You're watching Experience Comic Culture and Sales. Streaming live daily to Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter.
2, 1.
What is going on, everybody? You're on the EXP. This is Triple T. Look at this cute little bonum. So good to see you guys. I'm so excited. I've got, one of my best new friends in comics is here to hang out with me today. We met in Houston Comic Palooza, and I think for those of you guys who have watched the show, I went mental after that weekend. We talked all about it. I told all of you guys about it. What's up, Ken Bird? What's up, Sean Butler? Sheldon's in the house. Guys, everybody, like, share, comment, all to hell. Today is going to be a huge night for Triple T. We're going to have so much fun. I want you guys to be talking about this for a while because the trivia, the guest, everything is off the freaking chain. It's going to be so much fun. So you know what? I've been dragging you along long enough. My buddy Dan Price is going to be right here, hanging out with me right after this.
You'll make this rather snappy, won't you? I have some very heavy thinking to do before 10 o'clock.
Dan, what's going on, homie?
What's up, man? How you doing, Chuck? Good to see you, dude.
I'm jazzed. I like to act like I just took a bunch of speed, of which I've never touched the stuff, but this is what I imagine.
Yeah, not my bag, but I will tell you this. Right now I've done enough podcasts and stuff lately. I could probably use a little bit of that. So, yeah, how it is.
My Red Bull is better.
Would you say Red Bull is better?
Yeah, fair. I'm doing it.
Well, you're now like a week into the grind?
I'm a week into the grind. Yeah, and I don't drink caffeine, so let's go. Yeah, but it's going great. The campaign's rocking right now, and having a great time just talking with everyone and getting to meet people I haven't, I've never met before. Podcasters and creators, that sort of thing, and seeing friends like you right now. And I had such a great time with you at Comic Palooza. I was saying to my wife earlier, like, Chuck was my MVP, man. He was my MVP of Comic Palooza. So. Oh
anyway. Yeah. Oh yeah. Sorry. No, Wendy's gonna do it. Yeah. No, dude, that's freaking awesome. Yeah, I'm so excited. And Sean actually in here, he goes, just gonna say it now. Back this book. This Bigfoot Knows Karate universe is so good. And as somebody who got to read the first two, and I got to work on and edit issue 2, dude, I totally freaking agree. I'm really excited about the next one. Why do you know what, Sean? Give us a quick pitch for Bigfoot Knows Karate.
Sean? Or me?
Dan. Oh my gosh. I was looking at Sean's name. Dan, I'm so sorry.
I'm out.
I know, right? My friend doesn't even freaking know me.
I know, man. I'm beaten down. Anyway, the quick pitch for Bigfoot Knows Karate. It's the tales of a gentle cryptid warrior who, in the first issue, has to go up against Kung Fu Thulu in the ultimate cryptid showdown. I think Godzilla versus Kong meets Kill Bill with a twist, and that's just the first issue. It is action, adventure, psychological thriller, chock full of violence, and just a damn good time. So really proud of this book and really proud of the main series, and I'm really proud of this new one shot that we're doing, Inagon. It's just a beautiful comic written by Casey Allen and myself with art by Adam Caswell. Just gorgeous. So anyway,
dude, it's funny because when they say don't judge a book by its cover, but when I first heard and was pitched and spoke about and heard about it and saw it, I was like, okay, cool. It's probably going to be one of those, like, every issue you're going to go and he's going to fight someone new and it's going to be a lot of fun. But there's a serious, like, underlying story there that really shows that you actually have a pretty massive universe going on there.
Yeah. it was it's definitely not the book you think it's gonna be, just based on the title alone. I think people like under under underestimate what it's gonna be.
Yeah.
And it has the aspects of Monster of the Week, but it's not a Monster of the Week book. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's a very and we love the Monster of the Week. Don't get me wrong, but I like to you know I'm a big fan of the first of the writing style that was used in Lost, in the TV show
Yes.
Lost. I think that shows up in this comic as we're going through. Casey and myself, we've just had a blast writing Bigfoot Knows Karate, but really trying to braid the story together. Give you like a Seinfeld scene. We get in, we get our little point across, and we get over to the next scene, and really try to. There's just a lot of moving parts. There's just a lot of
Yeah.
moving parts, and I think that became more evident in issue 2 than it was in issue 1. I mean, we started so
Yeah.
small in issue 1, just focusing on this cute little bunny, and by the end of it, all hell's been broken loose, and we just picked right back up in issue 2, and so it's cool because we're running this main story arc in the modern timeline, but then we get to shoot backwards to feudal Japan in this crossover, or not crossover, this one shot, and explore deeper, richer history of the character. So I mean, which gives you, if you're reading it as the one shot, you can have that monster of the week, great battle scenes and stuff like that in the book. But if you're a regular reader, dude, you can you're
Yeah.
you're gonna get so much more out of it too. So it reads good as a one shot, but man, there's a little extra for our regular readers that I think they'll appreciate. So and so there's a catch up tier in the campaign. If people are looking to just get the regular issue, or they want to do the catch up, you can catch up digitally or physically. So yeah, and there you go.
Cool. Wendy, what were you saying there, Wendy, about the mic?
Just need to move it down a little bit.
Oh yeah. Can you just move the microphone down a little bit?
No, not him, you.
Oh, me.
Yeah,
I thought
you.
I had. Oh, okay. Oh shit. I thought you were talking about Dan.
No.
Hey, what's up?
Dan's
I was like,
fine.
Dan sounds fine. What's his problem? Okay. There we go. It's down here. It's tough being a loud dude.
Yeah, and you are.
Yeah. I love that you didn't even hold back on me. You're just like,
No.
and you are.
Yeah, no, I was doing this with my earbuds, trying to pull them out a little bit because my volume's not working properly. It's like my main volume is all the way down to 0, and I'm still hearing you like loud and clear. So I don't know what's going on with these new earbuds. But you're like, hey,
It's
everybody,
just,
I'm Chuck. Let me tell you about comics. And it's like, anyway, sorry. Sorry, I didn't mean to rub your nose in it, but you're amazing.
No, rub away. I freaking love it. I've had people on this show who are so quiet where I'll literally put my mic all the way back here so that everyone can kind of like raise up their volume so that we can be like equal. Like I almost have to turn my mic off down here when. Okay, see, yeah, I have to have it an exact spot because I'm a lot. That's my problem. I did a lot of theater, and so I'm used to projecting, and I project.
The diaphragm. From the diaphragm, baby. You got to get it right out there. Yeah.
Right? Well, and a lot. I believe when we were hanging out, you were talking. You had a lot. You have like a lot of drama friends, right?
Yeah, no. So
Yeah.
So a lot of actor friends, a lot of writer friends, things like that. Yeah, we've done a bit of theater myself. I worked with a production company for several years. We produced stuff here in Austin, and it was great. I mean, uh, it's a lot of fun. The cool one was I got to co-write a play that was written entirely in movie quotes, and we
Oh,
did that for a festival run, and it was like a 20-minute play. Movie quotes strung together from beginning to end can build a narrative, and it was one of the coolest things I've ever worked on. Great group of people I got to work on it with, and we had a great time executing that. It was a blast.
that's a really intriguing idea, and that would be like
And
as like a movie fan and as a writer, I'm like, what a
Yeah.
challenge.
Oh, I'll send you the YouTube link for it because we actually filmed it. So
I would love that. Yeah, thank you so much,
yeah,
dude. That's such a cool
yeah, no
idea.
worries. No, I'm
So,
happy to do it because it's fun.
right? No, thank you, man. Yeah, no, I'd love to check it out. Um, what did Sean say? Hard not to know a lot of creatives in Austin. Great city for creative people. Yeah, it's very much like
Absolutely.
that.
Oh yeah,
Uh,
absolutely.
um, no, dude. I mean, it was so cool hanging out with you and meeting you. Let's let's talk a little bit more because we jumped right into Bigfoot. Let's talk about you and writing.
Sure.
What's your origin story as far as becoming a writer and especially a comic writer?
So I mean, I think it really spurred out. I'm an artist, right? So it's like the writing I think kind of spurred out of being an artist. It was like I need to be able to write a story. I'm a big fan of well, not it's not I'm a big fan of, but like back in the day, I was really inspired by like the Image Crew when they started up.
Hmm.
Making your own stuff, doing your own thing. That was incredible to me. And the stories at Image in the early days were not all that great, but they were trying, and they were trying. And no, I'm sorry not to bag on all y'all. You're all legends. You know what I mean? You're all amazing, but I was but I wanted to write. Yeah, I needed to write to tell the stories I needed to tell. I actually got my degree in English with a creative writing influence, but I've worked as a graphic designer for the last forever, and the and so basically, I love to write. I mean, I love to write. It's whether it's I've written a novella, I've written play, I've done some other stuff along the way. Had some stuff published, but writing for comics, that's a whole nother animal. It's like the
Yeah.
best. It's like the best medium to come up with it to present a new concept because you're technically you're almost storyboarding what this thing would be for another medium, to kind of give people an idea. But I love comics, and I've loved comics since I was a kid. Being able to, I started as an artist and a writer in comics. I was doing both at the same time. Everybody said my art was just crap. So why don't you hire an artist? So I did. And we went on we did Latex Avenger together. I mean, I think I've told you about this. Can I talk about this on here? Or, I
Yeah.
mean,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, so Latex Avenger, I did that book. That was my first thing out. I had a sidekick spermicidal foam lad, and together they were called Crime 99.9% of the time. And I did that, and then and working and comedy comics is so different from what we're doing here with
Yeah.
Bigfoot Notes for Comedy. So they say write what you know, but at the same time, you need to write what you don't know. You need to push yourself and do the research and um, uh, you need to push yourself and do the research and push yourself forward as a writer. And so that's what I'm trying to do with Bigfoot and with the help of Casey Allen, who's co-writing the main series with me and taking the lead on Pentagon. It's brilliant. I mean, it's such a great writing experience working with him.
Dude, yeah, no, absolutely. Do you have it as someone who both writes and does art? Do you have any advice for I don't know how to say this, but more like the one trick ponies, like someone like myself who only writes, or someone like Sean who is an artist mainly. Like, do you have any advice as far as like learning or looking into any of the other elements of comics?
In terms of like, well, I mean, I've sat on both sides. I don't quite understand the question. I mean, I've sat on both
Oh,
sides of the table. You know what I mean? So it's like
yeah.
my sympathies to both parties because you have to deal with each other. You know what I mean? And writers. Well, I mean, and being a writer, being an artist, I'm saying this with all the love of my heart. You know what I mean? It's like, but like I know the pains working with working with a writer and and having a different vision for somebody how somebody should look, but it's their property. So you go with what, but at the same time, they know their property better than you know their property. So you just like
Yeah.
shut up and do the work, because it's not about, but anyway, whatever. And then I know what it's like to be, the writer waiting on the artist to get the pages over, and and those challenges, and you know what I mean. So it's like
Oh yeah.
that on both sides of the table, and then there's those times where you're working on something solely by yourself, and it's like you have nobody to blame but yourself. You know what I mean? You have like nobody to blame but yourself. You got to just sit there and kick your own ass for a while. So it's like, and Casey's real understanding with me. I mean, like he's like he understands. He's a family man. He gets it. He works his job and does his thing. But like I'm incredibly slow behind the pencil there. I mean, it takes me a while to get a page, pencil ink colored. I say pencil. I mean, I work digitally, but
Yeah.
I mean, it takes a while to do all that. So, sometimes, yeah, I'm kicking my own butt. But that's what you do for the love of the game. That's what you
Yeah.
do.
Well, and I love that because really, what I'm getting out of all of that is the grass is not greener on the other side. Like even though you don't have to, like you get to do it all, and you get to. There's still a lot of hardships that come with being able to do it.
Well, and yeah, I think, I always say writers got it so great because they can write like a bunch of titles at one time. Yeah, but you know what they're doing? They're juggling a bunch of titles at one time.
Yeah.
Artists have it great because they only have to work on one title at a time. Yeah, because you know how much time it takes to put into one title. I mean, there's challenges and benefits to any part of this whole experience.
Yeah.
So it's a crapshoot, man. You roll in with you roll with what your talent is, and be part of a team. I mean, that's the biggest thing. Is just be a team player. I'm lucky.
Yeah.
I've got Casey. I've got Adam. These are team players, and I've got you. I mean, we worked on book 2 together. You know what I mean? And you're going to be helping me out with this one.
I'd love to. Absolutely.
All right. All
Yeah.
right. We'll make that work. So,
Heck yeah.
seriously. Yeah. I loved your contribution to book 2. I mean, I love the
Oh, thank you.
contribution to book 2. Yeah.
I was so excited to be able to do it, dude. Seriously.
Oh, yeah, no, I loved you being there, man. Seriously. And so I don't know where I was going with all that, but it just for the love of the game, baby, for the love of the game. So,
Yeah. No, dude,
yeah.
and you can see it in everything that you're doing. You know what I mean? Like you can. It's so fun. It was so much fun seeing you because you and I were like kitty corner to each other. We were basically across an aisle, and I could look over every once in a while, and you were just like having so much fun with everybody who stopped by. Chatting with them, holding up the belt. I love your belt. Your big championship belt. Yeah.
You want to see it? It's right here.
Let's do it, man.
Here we go. Yeah, you gotta have the belt.
And that thing is not light either.
No, it's like 6-7 pounds
Right.
metal. I mean, so it's got the snazzy side plate. Yeah, so it's great for conventions. People love to get their photo with the belt. They buy the comic, they get the they take the photo with the belt. And if you are interested, you can get yourself one of these in our current Kickstarter right now. So go to the Kickstarter. It's the last one on the page, and you can actually get yourself a Bigfoot Knows Karate Fiend Club World Championship. I will sign it and send you a mess of comics to go along with that. So
that's hilarious because JD was just asking, "Is that available on your Cafe Press store?" And you're like, "Nah, just come get it come get it on the Kickstarter." Like that's so funny.
Yeah, I don't have a Cafe Press, but you can go. I do have a TeePublic store where you can get T-shirts and all sorts of good stuff. So yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm so lucky because I have 2 producers. I have one who does all the tech stuff, and then I have Wendy going, "Hey, maybe we should talk about the Kickstarter a little bit." So, good call. Bigfoot Knows Karate, Hinagon, out right now. You're a weekend. You guys are already funded. So, guys, we're going for stretch goals. We're going for all the goodies. Yeah, Sean says, you want it. So, what are some really cool, like, obviously you already talked about the belt. What are some really cool stuff that we can see on there that you may not be able to find on other Kickstarters, or that may just really excite them.
Well, I mean, we've got a couple things. Something that we do differently than a lot of other books. We do the regular edition of the comic, which is the in this case the 24-page black and white one shot, and then we also do the deluxe editions of the comic. The deluxe edition is different from the regular edition because we've been really lucky. We've received over 150 plus pieces of fan art for Bigfoot Knows Karate, which has been incredible. We just did our very first Draw This in Your Style contest for black and white entries for this particular book, and we had an amazing time. We had 24 entries. We were going to do 5 pages, but we ended up extending it to 10. So we have 10 pieces of artwork that's going to be in the back of the comic, done by different creators from Instagram, and then all of them amazing. I mean, just
Yeah.
amazing. Such great talent, and and the fact that they took the time out of their lives to do this means just the world to all of us. We had 24 amazing entries, 10 got picked, and so we have that art gallery in the back of the book. And then, do you remember directors' commentaries on DVDs?
Yeah.
Yeah, I love directors' commentaries on DVDs. I was such a huge fan of that. Well, we do in the back of our deluxe editions, we do the director's commentary roundtable
Oh,
discussion
cool.
video. So you click on the QR code right there, and it takes you to a video where we talk about the book at length, and we just go into all the details and all of that. And so that's what the difference between our regular edition and our deluxe edition of the book. So we do have the deluxe edition available on the campaign, and then we even did a deluxe foil this time around too.
Ooh.
So those are a couple of neat things that we have in the campaign. Um, the other thing that I would mention, excuse me, if you're a retailer, we have a retailer pack available where you can get issue 1, 2, and Hinagon, 5 copies of each, and Chase cover in there too. And then I'm a part of Lesser Known Comics. Bigfoot Knows Karate is published by Lesser Known, and so if you're interested in exploring the Lesser Known line, we have a physical starter pack. It's you get the 3 different covers of Pentagon, issue 1 and 2 of Bigfoot, and then you get 10 different lesser known books. So those are some of the really cool tiers that we have. And yes, don't forget the belt. So
Yeah.
only,
Well,
only
and
2 of those left. We already sold 1, so only 2 of those left.
I've already I've already had a couple of the lesser known guys on here, and I love what you guys are doing over there. Like, you hear the name Lesser Known Comics, and you go, okay, and then I got to you introduced me to a bunch of them, and yeah, there's some really cool stuff coming out of there.
Oh man, there's some really cool stuff coming out of there. They
Yeah.
have there's a book called Yuriko. David was actually at the convention.
Yeah.
Yeah, Yuriko. It's a Korean vampire story. Absolutely incredible. And then what else? It's a horror show by Jade Louder. It's so good. Either Them or Us by Mark Bernal. So good. There's just so many great titles. There's a new one went out on Kickstarter. I can't remember the name of it right now. I'm sorry, I just lost it. And then Juices Are Wild comes out on October 7th, from Lesser Known as well. So there's a lot of really good titles over there, and just different, eclectic,
Yeah.
different books, which I love, which I absolutely love.
Yeah. No, so yeah, there were like seeing them, I was like, okay, that's a really neat lineup, like really interesting.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely incredible. Mark's just assembled a really great group of people. I mean, and the company just really fosters creatives, and just allows people to grow into the comic creator that they want to be.
Yeah.
And everybody's there to guide each other. It's really nice.
That's freaking awesome. So, okay, sadly, guys, we do have to pretty much say goodbye to Dan now because we got the trivia coming up. But Dan has been awesome enough to bring a really sweet prize. What do we got for our first place person today?
Okay, I'm gonna do. I was gonna do just regular issues, but I'm gonna do deluxe editions today
Woo!
of issue number 1, and issue number 2. And the issue number 2 has a wraparound cover too. Let me show you all that. So,
Oh, dude.
and this artwork is the artwork done by the artist Adam Caswell, who did the who does the interiors on Henagon. So you get issues 1 and 2, deluxe editions. It's got the art galleries. It's got the director's commentaries. So whoever wins first place, there you go. I will get that mailed out to you in the next week.
Dude, that's so freaking awesome. And of course, guys, he did not forget about the rest of you because there are no losers usually on Triple T. He also has a PDF digital copy of issue 1 that will be going to everybody who plays today.
There you go.
You're
There you
freaking
go.
Santa
Happy
Claus. I'm loving it.
Hey, more like Hanukkah Harry, but it's cool.
Hanukkah, I love that.
Yeah, but absolutely. No, my pleasure. Thanks so much for letting me be here tonight with you, and appreciate the experience as always for having me on their shows. So
Oh,
I hope you
dude.
guys. I'm sorry.
No. Go ahead.
Oh my God, is that a Dalek in the background? Yeah, Rayla, that's my Dalek. So yeah, I love that. It's from the Matt Smith episode when their Daleks are in World War II. It was a good one. So
No.
anyway.
Yeah, dude, it was so awesome having you on. I really appreciate you coming out. Seriously.
Yeah, same. Always a pleasure. I can't wait to hang out with you soon. Let's please do that.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, guys. So you know what? Dan is here. He's got those amazing prizes. Watch these upcoming amazing commercials. And while you do, maybe sneak a peek at Bigfoot Knows Karate. Make sure to share it out to everybody. We're going to be talking about it more. So everybody say goodbye to Dan because right after these messages, we're going to be coming back with some absolutely freaking awesome trivia. We'll see you in just a minute.
Join the party. Head over to our link tree to find all the links for everywhere the experience is all the time.
You just finished the last episode of your favorite news show, and you just have to talk about it. But all your friends are ghosting you because of that incident last week at the buffet. Oh, you know the one. What you did to that chowder. Ugh. Keeps me up at night. So what do? Join writer Dan Wickline as he breaks down all your favorite pop culture media. Whether it's a review of the latest nerdy TV show or a dive back into the history of your favorite comic characters, Dan's ready to discuss all the hottest topics live. Join the conversation as Dan live streams Tuesday through Thursday at 5 Eastern, 2 Pacific on Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, and Facebook. The Dan Wickline Show on The Experience. Comic culture and sales.
You know how when you go to Comic-Con, after Comic-Con, you go to the hotel bar, and there's a whole bunch of people playing music and dancing, and you've got Pikachu and Lara Croft Tomb Raider doing the cha-cha slide just down from Deadpool and Batman and Wonder Woman? That's every Saturday night over on the Experience Twitch channel. Join Taji Beats for the EXP Dance Party, exclusively on Twitch, twitch.tv/the_EXP.
Make this rather snappy, won't you? I have some very heavy thinking to do before 10 o'clock.
And we're back. So good to see you guys. Very excited. Love hanging out with you guys. And we had a really good time with trivia today because we always do. Like, It's just the way we do it. Sean Butler, I got some serious Final Fantasy VII vibes from the last commercial, right? Dude, they have so much fun with those commercials. Like, I'm not a commercial guy. If I had extra money, I would pay for Hulu to not give me commercials. But dude, those commercials are great. So yeah, you won that. My cat is having fun over here. Are you gonna wreck these headphones too, buddy?
Yeah.
What?
Not that anybody heard what you just said.
No, can they hear me now?
No, it's all.
With this, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. All right, buddy, you need to stay away. We're trying to do a show. No, you can eat my hand. All right, there you go. Okay, so while he scratches the crap out of my hand, why don't we do some trivia? Remember, we're playing for issues 1 and 2 of Bigfoot Knows Karate. He said deluxe, right? The deluxe versions. So that's pretty freaking awesome. Remember, guys, share out the you must show us kitty internet law. Oh yeah, that's right. Come here, buddy. They want to see you because that's the law, supposedly. He's gotten bigger. This is our little dude.
Yeah, remember
Ori?
when he was sitting on your shoulder?
Yeah, remember? Yeah, he's sitting on my shoulder. This is little Ori, the kitten from way back when. Now he's gotten a lot bigger. Here you go, buddy. Here you go. All right, lay down, and you can rip apart my hand again. So yeah, man. We're all right. So again, we're all excited about trivia. You guys are going to be getting the deluxe editions of issues 1 and 2. That's going to go to our first place winner, and all of the rest of you will not be going home empty-handed. You'll be getting a copy of issue 1 digitally sent straight to you. Yeah, I know he's a cutie, right? Scully. Can he talk yet? Not yet, but I'm trying. I'm trying to get him to talk. So Wendy, are you about ready to do this?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay. You know what? So remember, everybody, 3 points for the first person to ring in with the right answer. 2 points for the second. You guys can answer as many times as you want. Keep going. Make it happen until we get an answer. Remember, don't Google. We're gonna give you hints. We're gonna make sure that the answer comes out. So don't worry about that. And some you won't even have the chance to Google because some of these guys are freaking good. Wendy, question number 1.
All right. Number 1. Which state has had the most sightings of Bigfoot reported?
I did not get this one right. And once Wendy had said it, I was like, oh yeah, that makes perfect sense. But which state has the most sightings of Bigfoot? I'm interested to see what you guys think. Hopefully we got some answers coming in pretty soon. Remember, as always, like, share it out, show it off. Ooh, we got some good ones here. Washington, West Virginia, Oregon. Really, you live in Washington? Oh, okay. So she knows what's up, eh? Yeah, okay. You guys know the area too. Nicely done. That's right. It is Washington. Rayla got the right, Wendy?
Yes.
Yeah, Rayla got the 3 points. Steve and Detta right behind with the 2.
No. Now, hold on. Let me go back and look.
Okay. I'm seeing Rayla and then Steve. What do you
yes.
see?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay.
Yeah, it flipped on me.
Okay. So yeah, Rayla came in with the 3 points, Steve with 2. Everybody else gets a point. Because why the heck not? I like
because that's the rules.
Well, and because I like to make Wendy work. California was number 2, though, guys. State of Panic. Nicely done, Dave. Nicely done, David Moore. All right. Question number 2.
Okay. 1 second.
Okay, yeah.
Everybody on here.
All right. I love Stevie B still going. Iowa. Washington. Well, question number 2 is the opposite, right, Wendy?
Yes.
Okay, I know that one then. What? Steve Vendetta. That's funny. All right. So question number 2 is, which state has the least, as in no, sightings of Bigfoot? Which state has 0 sightings of Bigfoot? Um, kind of funny because technically, well, not even technically, we had a correct answer even before I asked the question. Yeah. So, um, we already got our 3-pointer, but everybody else threw it out there. Montana was actually my guess for one of the higher ones, Rayla, but I was incorrect. It was right in the middle. Nevada because aliens. Nicely done, David Moore. Let's give let's give David Moore 2 points because that's hilarious. And
Okay, we do have our 3 and
we
2.
do have our 3 points. So 3 points. Steve Vendetta answered it before even I asked the question. It is Hawaii.
Well, because you said it's the opposite, so he.
Oh, okay. Well, dude, he was all over it. And then Rayla came in with the 2 points, right?
Yes.
And we're gonna give 2 points to David
yeah.
Moore because that was a freaking hilarious answer. And that's how we do it, guys. No, yeah, I was thinking Alaska too, and then I was like, no, wait, Alaska,
They
it
had
does
like
make
20
sense.
27.
27, which still makes sense.
Precognition.
Precognition, dude. I like it. I'm loving it. Question number 3, Wendell.
All right, number 3. What was the most popular cocktail recipe in 2022 according to Wine Enthusiast magazine?
Dude, my dude Dan Price and I had a really Hawaii. We had a really good time drinking with his wife and his daughter and a bunch of people. We had such a fun time. Molotov cocktail. Oh, Steve, nicely done. That might get you some extra points too. Not Shirley Temple. It's actually brand new. And what were you telling me about it, Wendy?
It actually comes from the West Texas. This might kind of give it away.
Yeah.
West Texas ranchers, and it became very popular, and a lot of companies started actually bottling and canning this stuff and selling it last year.
Topo Chico is one of the big ones,
Topo
right?
Chico is one of the big ones. Yeah.
Yeah. Not old fashioned though, dude. Good choice. Rum and Coke, another great choice. I know my wife loves a good rum and Coke. What do we got? Whiskey sour. Love a good whiskey sour. Not Jungle Juice. So I'll give you guys a clue because Wendy kind of helped you guys out a little bit because she talked about ranchers. So ranch is definitely in the name if that helps you guys at all. If not, I'm gonna have to give you guys even more clues because
Also, the fact that it has Topo Chico.
yeah, that should help. All right.
Is that an actual cocktail?
Texas Red Hot. I don't know, but now we got to check it out. Ranch just Rayla, you're so
hey,
close.
Rayla, you're close.
You're close. It's ranch something.
It's something you drink.
Yeah, it's something you drink. Actually, where do I have? Oh, I wrecked my bottle, but ranch. Ranch Rodeo? No. Oh, David Moore. No, was it David Moore?
Yes.
Yes. And did we get a not yet. Now I'm getting hungry. Ranch whiskey? Oh, I wish. Isn't it made with tequila?
Tequila.
Yeah, tequila, soda water. Yes.
Right, there we got a second or 2-pointer.
That's right. Ranch water is the name of it. And supposedly it's been really big and it's all over the place and people are bottling it now. What did you say it's a mixture of when?
It's tequila, lime juice, and sparkling water.
Yeah. Supposedly it's great. Not necessarily my mix. If I'm gonna do tequila, I gotta do tequila and pineapple juice. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. You hit the shot and then chase it with some pineapple juice. Ooh, that's
Ranch
good.
dressing plus.
That's great.
That sounds interesting.
Right? Ranch water. There you go. You're coming in.
Yeah.
So
right.
we got our 3 points and our 2 points, and we're already on to question: why is there no hard ranch dressing yet? That's peak American right there, dude. I feel you. He drinks it while slave working his kids. Oh, David Moore, I freaking love you. Question number 4?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, in what year did the Catholic Church officially condemn oh my gosh, I always mess up that word.
Semitic.
Anti-Semitism
Okay, Semitism.
recognizing the shared heritage of Jews and Christians.
Okay, Mojo Quid, I 100% agree with you. I believe you. Most ranchers I know, they do it. They
Yeah.
do it straight. So, what were you saying? Oh yeah, in what year?
Yeah.
1900? No, sooner than that. 1950?
Yeah, more recently.
Even a
yeah.
little more recently than that, but 1950
Not
is
as
close.
recent as that. my boy.
2016. That's hilarious. That sounds like the Catholic Church. I'm sorry. I'm gonna say I'm not a huge fan. I'll go out
Okay,
there
if
and
we
I'll just
can-
say,
If we can at least get the decade.
well, didn't oh no, we haven't quite gotten it yet, have we?
No.
We were close with 1950s though.
Yeah. There we go.
1969.
Okay, close enough.
So David Moore, we're gonna give you a point because you're close with 1969. About to go wow.
And Steve gets the 2 points.
Yeah. So, what year was it actually, Wendy?
1965.
1965.
How
So,
sad is that?
it took until 1965 for the Catholics to be like, anti-Semitism is not a good thing. You're like, really, guys? Way to catch up. 1965. Dang, people. Ugh. All right.
Sorry to any Catholics out there.
Right? yeah. Our apologies. They're gonna, put up a disclaimer. I'm gonna get canceled. Question number 5?
Yep.
Okay.
All right, number 5. What was the most practiced martial art in the U.S. as of 2020?
What was the most practiced? It's so progressive. What was the most practiced martial art in 2020? And you know what? I bet you guys, even Wendy was like, "Is this a martial art?"
It's not. Yeah, it's not something you would
It's no,
traditionally.
yeah,
think
because
as a
of
martial
course
art.
when we talking about martial arts, you're thinking karate and jujitsu, which yes, I believe.
Rayla was asking who got the points on the last question. David got the 3 points, and Steve got the 2, and everybody else got 1.
Brazilian jiu-jitsu. Brazilian jiu-jitsu was second. MMA is a
Closer.
yeah. So what I will say, guys, is this particular martial art does not use feet, and we do have a correct answer. Capoeira. You know what? For a chubby dude, I've always wanted to learn capoeira. We do have 2.
Yep.
Oh, David Morgan. Oh wait, boxing. That's right. Boxing was the biggest, and BJJ Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu right behind number 2. Cobra Kai. Nicely done there.
So Sheldon got the 3 points, and David got the 2.
Yep. Not Krav Maga. What's up with that, eh? Some people's children, man. Some people's children.
Okay, one more question, then commercial.
I think I was literally gonna say the same thing. You're inside my skull. Get out, because it's a terrible place to be.
Okay.
Question number 6.
Number 6. What industrial mogul's discovery of vulcanized rubber helped to bring popularity to the use of condoms?
We love to have some fun questions. Can you say that one more time? Because I couldn't repeat it.
All right. Which one? Oh, number 6.
Yes.
What industrial mogul's discovery of vulcanized rubber helped to bring popularity to the use of condoms?
I love it. Ray LaPowell. What? Okay, so vulcanized rubber. The man behind vulcanized rubber, he also helped us to popularize the condom. So think of vulcanized rubber, and maybe there's a certain company you think of, like not Michelin. Maybe you're at a ball game or something and you look up and you see a huge balloon type thing, and you think, I know I didn't want to say blimp because then it's obvious. And yeah, people are in.
There we go.
We got him. Yeah.
It was Charles Goodyear.
Charles Goodyear. That's right. I believe Steve Vendetta came in first.
Yep,
and then Mojo Quid right behind with the 2 points. 50,000 thread life guarantee.
Yeah. So it was because he discovered vulcanized rubber that they started making condoms out of rubber.
Is vulcanized rubber from Vulcan? JD, excellent question. Excellent. Magnum. Actually, David Moore, that was something interesting because he, we were talking with Dan earlier. He had his book, Latex Avenger, and she was saying before 1920, they actually made condoms custom to fit. So you would actually have to have so you'd have to go in and you have to be like, I'm a size 3, and they're like, yeah, all right, there you go. So that would suck. Like I would hate. I would hate being a tailor for condoms.
And on that note,
yeah, right. And on that note, stick around, go enjoy your commercials, maybe hug someone you love, and we'll see you right after this with more trivia and tonight's winner. Boom.
Did you know that every experience show, including some exclusive content, streams on Twitch? Check it out, twitch.tv/the_EXP. Or just scan that QR code.
To be continued. 3 little words that hold the secret to the next great story. 3 words that will thrill you, confound you, give life to new possibilities. Every variation of To Be Continued is a promise of adventure, a promise of excitement, a promise of unseen wonders and unexplored worlds, a promise that every issue you read makes you a part of a never-ending journey, and behind every page there will be an unopened door waiting for you. This story to be continued at your local comic book shop. Visit comicshoplocator.com today.
Programming on the EXP is made possible by viewers like you, or your local comic shop, or that Kickstarter you backed, or the publisher you like, or comic industry professionals who want to share a message with the world. Really, anyone who wants to advertise with us can. If you're interested in seeing a product you know and love, or are creating, or are publishing, or are involved with, advertised here on The Experience, and having your message shared with our viewers, please reach out by scanning the QR code below or visiting our website and using the contact form.
You make this rather snappy, won't you? I have some very heavy thinking to do before 10 o'clock.
Oh my gosh, guys, we get into the weirdest conversations. Oh yeah. We get into the weirdest conversations because of trivia, and I love it. I mean, condom tailors. Oh my goodness, this is so great. Wendy, well, first off, before we get to question number 7, real quick, remember guys, we're playing for Bigfoot Knows Karate, issues 1 and 2, deluxe editions, signed by our man, Dan Price. And of course, I edited issue 2, so you can bring it to me. Make sure to register. JD put it up there. Also, please, everybody, because you're all going to be winning a copy of issue 1 PDF, please make sure to share it, show it off, and if you want the book, go get it, because it's freaking awesome. And I know, because I wrote it, or no, I read it. Jay Burns just got back from dinner with my mom. Sorry I missed most of the show, but yes, Jay, you're the man. All right, Wendy, question number 7, please.
Well, first of all, I wanted to point out, right at this moment, we have a tie for first place.
Yep.
And we have a tie for second place.
Oh, so it's tight.
Yes.
Okay, guys, it is literally anybody's game. Get in there, win that freaking book. Number 7.
All right, number 7. What country rolled out a voluntary code of conduct for AI today?
That's right, guys. Today, a country, possibly one of the greatest countries in the world, I'm just saying, rolled out some voluntary, not the U.S., no, rolled out some voluntary AI rules. Code of conduct. Oh, look at you guys. You smarties. I love yous all. That's right. It's It's my home. It's Canada. Who's in first? Steve Vendetta. Yeah, my man Steve Vendetta's in first, right behind David Moore for 2 points. That's right, everybody. Canada. I was so excited to hear that because FAI. But that's just me. Unless they take over, then all hail AI. I'm your best friend. I like to play the fence. Oh, Canada. Question number 8, Wendy.
Sorry.
You really your punter conduct and thought you would say give Mojo another point. That's hilarious. Mojo, nicely done, homie. That's so funny. Question number 8.
Number 8. Name one of the 3 largest record labels that hold nearly 70% share of the music recording market.
So name one of those recording studios, or no, not recording record labels. Record labels that holds, and you said between the 3 of them, they hold 68% of all recording rights?
Yep.
Dude, that's insane. That is so much.
Between the 3 of them.
Yeah. Fueled by ramen. That's great.
Okay, we do have an answer.
Yeah, right away. Was Epic one of them?
No.
No, so Epic wasn't one of them, but Universal is.
Yes.
So Mojo came in with the 3 points and Rayla with the 2?
Is that how it should be?
For me, it did. Yeah.
Yes, that is correct.
So Mojo gets the 3 points. Rayla gets the 2. Universal's correct. Sony, I believe, is correct as well. Was Columbia one of them as well, Wendy? No, that's right. It's not Columbia. The other one was, David Moore brought it. Warner. Yes. Nicely done. That's all 3 of them, guys. Universal, Sony, Warner. We got to go a little quicker, though, to get to all of them because I don't want to miss any. So, Wendy, do you have question number 9 ready?
Of course.
She's trying. She's like, she's got a smoke, and she's typing away. And she's like, question number 9.
We got a lot of players tonight. I got to keep up with the points.
Oh, thanks, Dave. I'm glad. Oh, yeah, no, I know. Question 9.
Number 9. Which Netflix property recently announced a prequel that will be appearing in London as a play?
As a play. I found this out today. I don't know if I feel like it's very new news from what I've heard, but yeah. It was recently announced that they're going to be doing a play of a certain Netflix property, and it's going to be a prequel. And you guys are jumping on this one pretty quick. Yeah, in fact, the first 2 answers were the correct answers. Nicely done.
So everybody else get an answer.
Yeah, everybody make sure to answer so you get your points. But Rayla came in with those 3 points. David Moore came in with the 2. That's right, guys. Stranger Things. Squid Game. Dude, I would watch the crap out of that. And that play would be bloody. Like, they'd have to have a splash zone. Do we have quick time for question 10?
Yeah,
okay.
Quickly.
Really quick. Yeah, everybody get in your points. Question 10.
All right, number 10. How many times has an NFL team scored 70 or more points in a regular season game?
I'm certain David Moore's going to be all over this one. But, yeah, dude, I don't even like sports. But when I hear that a team beats someone else 70-20, I just go, oh, man.
Oh, yeah, NFL, yeah.
Yeah, I'm having PTSD for them. So, yeah, no, that's rough. What do we got? Sheldon said 1.
Oh, there we go.
5, 1, 5. Yeah, David Moore got that one, and then Rayla right behind, right? Yep. That's correct, guys. It's 4. 4 times it's happened. Oh, that is mean. Just rough. So Wendy's going to start putting points together for everybody. Guys, you guys came out strong on this one. They must have beat they must have bet on the other team. Yeah, no, dude. I mean, 70 points. I almost cried for them. And of course, it's Homer Simpson's team, the Denver Broncos. All he wanted was the Dallas Cowboys. But now nobody wants the Dallas Cowboys. He'd probably rather have the Denver Broncos. Just because, hey, maybe they can do better. Yeah, okay, so Rayla, it might show up as 4 first for you, and it will. I'm looking just in case. Yeah, no. So it does show up as 4 for you because you put it. But we have to go by how it shows up for us. So yeah. But we did look over. Congrats to the winner. Dinner calls. All right, Stevie B. It could be you. I have no idea. Wendy, do you know our?
Second place.
Oh, Stevie got second
no.
place? No,
Oh,
you're
I'm
talking
sorry,
about
Steve.
Steve Vendetta got
Okay.
second place, right?
Yeah.
All right. Well, now Steve's like, oh, well, I
Sorry.
didn't win. Ask more pro wrestling
Okay,
questions.
so-
I'll do that for you, Steve.
Okay, so there's only 3 points between first and third place.
Wow.
But our winner tonight of the deluxe edition 1 and 2
Yep.
of Bigfoot Knows Karate is David Moore.
David Moore. Nicely done, dude. When is the Tiger King play going up? I don't know. Not soon enough, my friend. Not soon enough. It's because of that bitch, Carol. Winner, David Moore. That's right. All of you guys, though, please go check out. Now, Dave, now that you've got the first 2, you got to go. You've got to pick up issue 3 and maybe that belt. But guys, go. Please check out Bigfoot Knows Karate. We're going to make sure that all of you guys get your digital. We'll be working on that stuff this weekend. It's going to be freaking awesome. It is a great book. Check out the Kickstarter. Also, especially those of you who have never played before or don't play a lot, make sure to please put everything in the register on the website so that we can get you guys all your stuff. Much love, everybody. Thank you from our producer, JD, my good buddy, Wendy, my trivia partner, and lovely lady, Wendy. Next is 360 Comics Live, and then right after that, my boy, Henri. It's going to be a great night, guys. Stick around. Have a good show.
Do you remember what it was like when you were a little kid and you got a letter in the mail? Now imagine that letter was filled with information about your favorite shows, pop culture questions, links to things you're going to want to see later, and even sneak peeks at upcoming programming here on The Experience. That's what the EXP mailing list is. Every week, we send you sneak peeks, information, and all of the relevant links for all of the shows you want to see. Sign up now on our website or scan the QR code that's on your screen right now.